Alright guys, welcome back to new video. In this video we are going to understand how to connect MongoDB with Python. This video is going to be very beginner friendly, that if you are a beginner you can follow this video along and you can be able to create MongoDB database and you can be able to connect Python with that. So without getting late, let's get started our video. First we have to create a cluster, so that's why we have to go onto their website called MongoDB and hit the enter button, and as you can see here we have got a first link. Click on it, then you will see the page like that, and as you encounter with the page like that, click on start free and it will ask you to fill your details. Here I'm gonna choose a simpler and more efficient way, which is sign up with Google. Click on it, then it will open the page like this, and click on your Gmail ID, accept the term and condition and hit the submit button. And now it will take you 30 to 40 seconds to load the database. Now it's asking us some questions like what is your goal with MongoDB, and what type of application do you want to build, and what is your preferred language. So you can choose anything that you want here. Migrate an existing application. What type of application do you want to build? So I will choose here AI and ML. What is your preferred language? So my preferred language is Python. As you can see here we have three options: M10, serverless and MO. Simply pick the free version. And click on create. It will ask you to solve the captcha. So now verify it, and you can see the page like that. It will ask you to enter some details like username, password. As you done with these details, click on create user and it will automatically detect your IP address as well. But what is that? Here you have to put a whitelisted IP address. So whitelisted IP address will be this. And click on finish and close, and it will greet you have created the account, and click on go to view. And now it's time to connect your application with MongoDB cluster. Simply click on connect. Here it will ask you to create a driver for your application, so click on the drivers, and what will be your driver? Simply pick here. I will pick Python, and it will automatically detect the latest version of Python. It's time to connect our MongoDB cluster with our application. For that we have to follow these commands. Like here it will ask you to run this command in the terminal, and this is a code that you have to treat as a string. So simply copy this line and you can store it in a notepad because we need this in later. Now it's time to move on to our application. Alright guys, we are on our IDE or Jupyter notebook where we can write our code. Jupyter notebook is very beginner friendly, that if you are a beginner it can be a better choice for you, because here you can run the code line by line, which makes the coding experience much efficient. So without wasting time, let's start with writing the code. First we need to install our PyMongo library, which help us to connect our application to MongoDB database. So simply write here pip install PyMongo, and when you run it, it will start to installing the PyMongo. And now we have successfully installed this package. By the way, I am gonna copy and paste the code because I don't want to take this video longer. So guys, I done with copying the code. Let me remind you what I did here. First I installed the PyMongo library. Then I called two functions from PyMongo, Mongo client and server API. Then I stored my URL with the help of a variable. And here I have merged server API and URL. And here you can see here I have used try and accept method. It's kind of if-else statement. Then I called the client variable, and from here I started to create database. First I created the database, then I created the collection name, then I inserted, and with the help of for loop I can iterate through this dataset, and this method can iterate through one dataset only. So guys, we reached to our end of the video. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe and follow button now so you never miss my new updated videos.